Wrestling fans, thanks for clicking to the Rose Report for the day. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year. Coming up. It's not Happy New Year yet. It's the old year. Unhappy old year. Alright, hey, after Raw went off the air in Richmond, CM Punk, he defeated The Shield in the 301 handicap match. Punk won by hitting the GTS on Dean Ambrose. And attendance there at the crowd, in the crowd, they booed heavily after Daniel Bryan closed Raw by going backstage with The Shield. And that's actually all he did, was go backstage with him, kind of like he was going to blow up, and then he just, I don't know, fizzled out. After Brock Lesnar beat up Mark Henry on Raw last night, WWE reports that Mark Henry is suffering from bruised ribs from the F5 on the floor, and WWE added that Henry was taken to a local hospital for x-rays, but none of his ribs were broken. And I think I know why. Have you ever seen that guy? He's so thick. How could you get to a rib? Nothing but beef. And The Rock revealed on Twitter, I mentioned this last few days, I think, that LeBron James wanted a replica belt of his WWE Championship title for his 29th birthday. Well, LeBron asked where he could get the replica belt last night on Twitter, and Rock sent it to him. I think I'm going to ask maybe later today. And one of my favorite Hall of Famers, and I hate this because anytime they have, like, next week's going to be Old School Raw, I love it when I see this Hall of Famer. WWE Hall of Famer Mae Young is reportedly hospitalized this past week and has been since moved to hospice. She's scheduled for the Old School Raw special, but won't be appearing now. But I don't know what it is. Just whenever she came out, man, she made me smile. She's great. And I've never really seen her in action too much when she was younger, you know, doing her wrestling. But just only, you know, in her later years is the only time I've really ever seen her. But she's a great person. Hope everything works out. And here's a Happy New Year's message from our Stephanie McMahon. She says, "Be strong, loving, kind, giving, proud, empowered, brave, fierce, and soulful. Most importantly, just be you. Happy New Year 2014, she says. So I tweeted her back, and I said, up yours. Anyway, WWE website has published a playlist of superstars showing off supernatural feats of strength, which Big Show used to do that a long time ago. You remember when I think it was a Jeep he turned over one time, and all kinds of things. I know he can still do it. I'm sure he can. Hey, in response to Rajan Singh wanting a rematch for the Great KHAILI against Damien Sandow on next week's Raw, Sandow tweeted that KHAILI wins. A win is a win. Move on. But he said, if you look at the replay, I haven't done that, that KHAILI really didn't lose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. What's going on? Get out. Man, I hope that's over with. Cut him off the M&Ms. Hey, in case you missed it, the Paul Heyman interview, or video interview from earlier, Brock Lesnar will be at Old School Raw next week. I don't know if he's going to pick on the older folks or not. What? Okay. Yeah. Well, Matt Stryker tweeted about the news of his role in an upcoming Star Trek TV movie. He thanked WWE. He said, "Big thanks to TMZ for the interview." He says, "I'm honored to be a part of the new Star Trek project. Quit. Thanks WWE for all the training and good things," he says. And by the way, both WWE crews are flying out of Richmond and Toronto today and are experiencing big-time travel problems at the airports. Vicky Guerrero noted on Twitter that she's been at the airport in Toronto since 4 a.m. and won't be leaving Canada until 3:30 p.m. this afternoon. All she's got to do is excuse herself. Maybe she'll get out of there. and make herself known there, and they'd be happy to get her on out of there, so she'd be quiet. Yeah, I know it. I ain't going to whisper to you, I'm telling them. Anyway, more than one fan in attendance, I guess, at last night's live event in Toronto noted that the match between Cody Rhodes and Antonio Cesaro stole the show. And WWE trainers Bill DeMott and Sarah Del Rey were in attendance last night at Raw in Richmond. DeMott noted on Twitter they're traveling back to Florida with Summer Rae and Eva Marie. Ooh, wouldn't you love to be a sandwich between them two? And at one point, WWE wanted Brock Lesnar now versus Big Show at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. No word yet if the match is still on, the books, but we should know that after next week, let's say, when Big Show is back on Raw. So we'll find out, see if that's still on. All right, Bray Wyatt tweeted after following Bryan joining him on last night's Raw, "Kingdom will fall down with the machine." Same stuff. TMZ reports the former WWE announcer, I was telling you about Matt Stryker. He's going to be playing Romulan Commander in the Star Trek TV movie, Star Trek Equinox, I guess it's called, for you Trekkies. A Night of Time, that's the name of it. Hey, Nikki Bella on Twitter said the name of her finishing move is the Rack Attack, which I would love to be a recipient of a Rack Attack. Former WWE diva Maurice noted on Twitter she's almost finished with her wedding plans. Her and The Miz will be married in 7 weeks, if it lasts that long. And it looks like we're going to be getting another Damien Sandow versus Great Khali match after Khali's shoulder was up when Sandow got the pin on last night's Raw, as Raja Singh was saying. By the way, he works in the back with creative, just to let you know. WWE added a poll up Monday asking fans which side of Batista they want to see return, the noble hero or the ruthless villain. And at the time, the poll had no votes tallied, but over 26,000 votes were cast. The noble hero has like 65% of the vote. I don't know what the movie's coming out in. He's the Guardian of the Galaxy. I don't know whether he's bad or good in that. I don't know anything about those movies. What? I'll be done here in a minute. Anyway, before CM Punk defeated The Shield last night at the Raw Dark Main event in Richmond, he came out, cut a promo, encouraging fans to support Daniel Bryan, even though he's joined the Wyatt family. Punk said Bryan would not let everyone down. Not everyone, maybe most. WWE website has a video of Punk and other superstars reacting to Bryan's turn. USA Network had issues last night during the Raw. Seems to be only affecting the HD feed. Some fans reported fixing the problem by turning to the standard definition channel on the USA Network. Problems began when Triple H's segment that saw Brock Lesnar come out and were cleared up shortly after the 10 Diva tag match. What is wrong here? I'm about done. I got another paragraph. Hold on. WWE website's got a new poll up asking which members of the Shield is the strongest, and with under 10,000 votes, Roman Reigns is leading with 79% of the votes. All I can say is duh. Thanks for clicking, you guys. We gotta go.